Has your family ever bothered you over baby names? When I was 8 months pregnant, I made the mistake of telling my family we'd picked a name, Celeste. It was my grandmother's middle name, the woman who taught me constellations and used to say we were made of stars. She died when I was 12, and the name felt like home. My sister Meredith just smiled, that tight little smile she always wore when she was plotting. I should have known. 3 weeks later at Sunday dinner, she stood up, glowing. "We're expecting," she said, "and we've already picked a name. Celeste. After Grandma, of course." The table erupted in applause. My mom clapped, my dad actually teared up, and I just sat there, stunned, my hand on my stomach, feeling my daughter kick. I said something, tried to protest, but Meredith turned cold. "You can't own a name," she said. "Besides, I'm due first." I swallowed it, changed our daughter's name to Emma, repainted the nursery letters, told myself it was just a name, but something about it felt wrong, like a thread had been pulled and I couldn't quite stitch it back. At the hospital, when I went into labor, Meredith insisted on being in the delivery room. "Sister support," she said. I was too tired to argue. She held Emma first, while I was hemorrhaging, took photos while they rushed me to surgery, posted them online before I even woke up. The comments poured in. "Aunt Meredith looks so natural with her. She's glowing." Such a beautiful moment between aunt and niece. By the time I held my phone again, the narrative had already taken shape. Meredith, the devoted aunt, the hero. Me, the dramatic sister who stole a name. Emma had trouble latching. The nurses said it wasn't uncommon after a traumatic birth, but when Meredith spoke, Emma would calm. When Meredith held her, she'd relax instantly. "She just has that maternal instinct," my mother said, sipping tea. Unlike some people. I started pumping in the dark, alone, while Meredith bottle-fed my daughter in the living room, surrounded by cooing relatives. Then I found her journal. It was in a drawer at my mom's house, carelessly tucked between holiday photos and old bills. Pages and pages of meticulous writing. Research, hormonal triggers, induced lactation, bonding disruption. She'd been taking domperidone since my second trimester, pumping in secret, creating milk for a baby that wasn't hers. One line from months ago made my blood run cold. "When she finally gets pregnant, I'll be ready." I confronted her, shaking. She didn't deny a word. "You got everything," she said, calm. "Better grades, better job, better husband. I just wanted something that was mine." "She's my daughter," I snapped. Meredith tilted her head. "Is she though? Check the birth certificate, check the witness line. Who signed while you were in surgery?" My hands went numb. I'd never looked at the forms, never thought to. Meredith had been listed as legal witness. She'd signed off on first feeding, on hospital release. 3 hours I was unconscious, and she had everything documented. "The first feeding, the photos, the signatures," she said, smiling. "Legal precedent is fascinating, really." That night, Emma wouldn't stop crying. Nothing soothed her. At 3 a.m., desperate, I called Meredith. She showed up in minutes. Emma quieted the second she heard her voice. "Funny thing about newborn bonding," Meredith whispered. "Those first few hours matter more than people think." That's when I started documenting every feeding, every contact, every comment my family made. I knew no one would believe me without proof. Meredith had built a case, so I had to build a better one. Last week, I found the final piece. Meredith Celeste, her baby, had been stillborn, 32 weeks, 2 months before Emma was born. She never told anyone. She mourned alone, then replaced what she lost, planned everything. Yesterday, Emma called Mama, not me, reached for her with trust, and that's when I finally saw it. The truth wasn't that Meredith stole my business. She tried to steal daughter.